Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my channel, to the Love Worthy channel. Um, I have a brief early morning word, um, and this could be for anyone who's, I don't want to say looking for love, but yet could be looking for love. Uh, there's a song by India.Arie, and I believe it's off her first album, and it's called "I Am Ready for Love." There's a part of the song where she says, "I am ready for love. Why are you hiding from me?" When I heard the song, of course, you can get overthrown and get sunk in by the rhythm of the song, and it's sort of like how the flute or whatever charms the cobra. It woos you. And now you're sunk in, and you can the words can bypass you what the artist or is saying. But like I said in channels, I mean, like in videos before, words are seeds. You are a garden, and those seeds have to be planted. And when they are, they will produce uh, roots, and roots will produce fruits, and so forth. And the fruit will produce more fruit. So, but anyway, I said it to say, if the lyrics went, "I am ready for love. Why are you hiding from me?" That's actually not how love works. Now, a person may say, "Well, how do you know? Who designated you, or who deemed you, worthy to know which from which, or what is from what?" If you, it, let me see. It's very basic. With the individual is what makes you tick. Is it fear or is it love? So if a person were to ask, like, what's the identity of either? What's the definitive mark for either? Well, fear is anything that has torment involved, and torment is anything that keeps you from being fulfilled in spirit, soul, and body. First with your soul, no, first with your spirit, then with your soul, then with your body. Anything that keeps you from that, you're broken, and you're away from actual whatever that completes you. You're separated. So that's torment. Now, fear brings forth torment. Now, if I were to break down love, love makes you whole. It completes the soul, or fulfills the soul, which completes the spirit, and now the body can be in peace based upon the soul and the spirit. If not, then the body has a mind of itself, and it has its own personal functions, and it would operate accordingly. It would be like a AI, you know, having his own personal intelligence, and it react and respond, and your soul will respond to it versus the body responding to your soul. But if your soul is born again, it has been enlightened, has been reformed, and you know, then now your body is subject to the authority of your soul. So 9 times out of 10, what a person is dealing with them when a person is dealing with something negative to their physical body is based upon their spirit and their soul. It's very rare that you find a person whose spirit and soul is solid and is in wholeness and pureness, that they are suffering in their body. The first thing you have to have is a clean and healthy soul. If the soul consists of the mind, the will, and the emotion, if the emotions are dealing with the battles of the conflicts of the past, of what they say, mistakes, errors, choices, uh, unfortunate situations, unfortunate acts, whatever. If they're dealing with that and they haven't arrived over that, where love can enter in and basically transform that, then that person is continuing to suffer in torment. So going back to that part of the song, I am ready for love. Why are you hiding from me? Love doesn't hide. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is true. Love is right there. Now, are you worthy to enter to love? Is the question. Are you so full of hurt and pain that you can't even enter in? Because the cost for love is the cost of fear. Fear cannot live inside love. So if a person says like, well, I'm afraid, but I still love, actually you would say that person's in lust more so than they are in love. And I'm willing to say that their giving comes at the cost of them gaining. I mean, well, they only give because they're gaining. Because it would be too much of a sacrifice just to freely give. So that's why you hear the complaints when a person gives. I did, or you find themselves boasting or blowing their trumpet about what they've done because it's such a cost to just freely give, which means it's not love. It's lust driven because it's fear based. And that's the significance of about love. Love fulfills every aspect of you, that you're not broken, that you're not missing anything, that you're not lacking anything, so it can give without fear. If you're 100% together, would you give in fear? No, because you're secured. You're covered. And everywhere that you possibly can have a way for pain to get in, it doesn't exist, so you can give without fear. But if fear is still there or pain is still there, you're going to give in fear. And that's why it costs so much. You find a person that's hesitant. You find a person that's reluctant. You find a person that finds way to do it. I want to say seductively, that they're giving, but they're actually not. It's like with a string attached. They could take it right back. And so when words come out such as "I am ready for love," "Why are you hiding from me?" Love will never hide from you. Love is seeking to find you. It's like the lyrics should be reversed. Instead of saying "Love, why are you hiding from me?" Love is saying "Why are you hiding from me?" Because that individual is hiding within hurt. That verse came from a broken spirit, a broken soul. Love does not hide from anyone. We hide from love because we are inside hurt. We are inside fear. And if we're inside hurt, then we're inside fear. And if we're inside fear, then we're inside torment. You see the effects of that. You see how one unfortunate situation can take a person out of innocence of love. Because innocence of love is pure. I mean, is whole. And if you're whole, you have no idea, no indication, no experience of what hurt feels like until that first interaction of hurt or pain. Now you know what it feels like, and now you're going to go from that point to protecting yourself to never experience that again, which keeps you in bondage, in hurt, which is fear-based, which is torment. Now tell me, how can that person experience love? They can't. Love won't allow them to enter in. And what's inside of them won't allow them to enter into love. So it's a constant war. So this, I guess maybe it could be where the artist was trying to say, why are you hiding from me? Love is not hiding from you. You're just not willing to do what it takes to have love. You have to sacrifice hurt, pain, torment, and fear. You have to sacrifice that for love. And if you're not willing to sacrifice yourself or the the confliction, then you're not ready for love. Versus love is not ready for you. Well, that's a brief word that I wanted to talk about love and the construct of it, and how we can miss the mark about love, and we're thinking that we're so worthy, or we think that's the whole point of self gratification, or self highly examine ourselves to this measure that we think we're better than what we're not, and that's the that's mere deception. That's mere deception of, I want to say, illmatic reality, but that could be just a person or a soul that's entangled with so much pain that they don't have one option, and which is what I hear a lot, is that if no one is going to love me, I have to love myself, or if no one's going to be positive about me, I have to be positive about myself. And actually, you really don't have to do neither. We do those things because we don't want to let go of the thing that's causing us to actually allow that to show. You can't show your true beauty if you're in pain, if you're in torment, if you're in fear. You can't show beauty. What you would do is try to hide, but you're more transparent than you think that you're not. And you know what approaches at your doorstep when you try to hide? More of more of the pain. Here comes the individual with those three entities. They're coming. They're coming